Von Firehawk, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing an in-depth dive into the Day of Doom LTM. Now, this is one of the best LTMs that I believe they have ever added. It took a already great LTM, which was the Avengers versus Thanos LTM, and just improved upon it. Now, some of the ways that I believe it's improved is it used to be that if you got Thanos, you were Thanos for the whole round, and you would respawn as Thanos. Now they've changed it so that if you get Doctor Doom and you die, it randomly chooses another henchman to be Doctor Doom. I am a major fan of that. I think that it makes it more fun for the henchmen, because it used to be that when people wouldn't get Thanos, a lot of them would just leave the lobby because they wanted to be Thanos as a Chitauri, which I could see that being extremely disappointing. You know, I have information about this LTM because I watched videos on it, but I never actually played it, unfortunately. Now, some of the other upgrades they've made to this is, instead of just having an item, you have a loadout based around a character. So it used to be you just get Captain America's shield. Well, now you have a loadout based on Captain America, including Captain America's shield. Now, one of the other things with this is they have, I believe they've decreased the lives that the enemy team has. I believe it used to be 100. I might be wrong about that. But that made it extremely hard to win as heroes. But now you're a hero. It's kind of harder to win, but it's not too bad. As you can see, my level is level 111, which is a very, very sweet level, in my opinion. Now, we're going to be explaining this LTM in depth, exactly how it works, how you can become Doctor Doom, and how to counter Doctor Doom as a player. Now, one of the major things that you can use to counter Doctor Doom is, surprisingly enough, water. Water itself won't do any damage to Doctor Doom, but what it does is it really limits his movement and his abilities. And so when you're on water, you sometimes just can't shoot as Doctor Doom. You can see that in one of the clips I made earlier. Now, the thing with water is, in water like this, Doctor Doom's movement is severely hindered. And you're able to move around quickly and get lots of nice shots off on him. Now, that's one of the ways to counter Doctor Doom. Now, one of the ways to get Doctor Doom as the other team... Oh, I didn't notice that. I wonder if that's just a glitch. I actually haven't noticed that before. If you look down in the left corner, my shield says that I've got 200 shield. I don't know if I buy that, because I die very quickly a lot as this character. As the Black Panther character. So I'm not sure if I buy that. Now, you can see there's somebody using Doctor Doom's mythics right here. This is not somebody who's gotten the Doctor Doom before. This is just somebody who has gotten to use a normal henchman. Which I know might be a little bit surprising. But you get the Doctor Doom mythics as a normal henchman. The only thing you get when you claim the relic is, in actuality, the full form of Doctor Doom, where you get all the, like, the jumping powers and such. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That was disturbing. So I don't think that's 200 shield. I highly doubt it's 200 shield. I think it must have been just a visual glitch. Now, as you can see, this guy I'm spectating had Captain America's stuff. Now, I have spawned in with the Iron Man loadout, which is, in my opinion, my favorite. With this loadout, you will get the Iron Man's flight kit, the Iron Man's combat kit, a Harbinger SMG, which is, I think is the name, and Stark rifle, as well as some splashes. Now, one of the things you can do with this is you can combo it and do that, and then you can SMG this guy and run away because you don't want to die, and then die anyway. You know, it's just like that sometimes. Now, one of the things that most people make a mistake on is they play somewhat scared as the Avengers. You can actually see in the distance there when Doctor Doom's relics are spawning in, you can see the little face of Doctor Doom in the smoke there. You know what, I should screenshot that before it lands. I can't, I have to stop recording. That's a little bit sad, I'll do that later. Now, these stones, you can actually be hit by them while you're gliding, which I know is not what most people think of when they think of a thing falling from the sky. And I'll post a clip later today of me actually colliding with one in the sky and it acting like this in the middle of the sky and then falling down. So there is gravity effects to these items. And that guy's dead. That's the bonus of the Black Panther claws. Is you get lots of kills with them, and when you get a kill with them, it supercharges them even more. Come on, get the kill. Come on. That's extremely disappointing. Now, another benefit of this LTM is if you're having trouble getting your challenges done, there's one where you have to eliminate 3 people with War Machine's arsenal. This mode counts for that. Now, along with this mode came some new quests, which, you know, if you play the mode a little bit, you'll get them completed quite easily. There's nothing too crazy. There might be a few that you have to, you know, actually think about and work to do. But it's nothing that's insanely difficult or anything like that. It's really pretty simple. Now, an enemy captured an artifact. That means that we are closer to us actually not having infinite lives and all of our lives being lost. Now, another thing that you've got to remember as Doctor Doom is this guy is not immortal. He's got a lot of health, but when everybody in the lobby is focusing on this guy, he can die extremely quickly. I mean, look at that. I just did a ton of damage to him. Now, I'm going to run away and rift out of here, because I've got 7 health, and I've got half the lobby, literally half, focusing on me there. Now, Doctor Doom can actually claim the crystal. Just claim the relics, just so you know. It is something that can happen. Now, one of the things with this game is, this LTM, is there will almost always be a Doctor Doom. But when you kill a Doctor Doom, you've got 30 seconds without him. Now, you can see right there, he's running away. He's playing a little bit scared, just because he's so low. Now, you can see, damage, stuff like that does do a lot of damage. But his laser beam also does a lot of damage to you, so you really got to play this smart. There's no risk of dying. You know, when you die... sorry, I said that wrong. Dying has no risk, because you've got infinite lives at this point. Should you want to die? No, if you do want to die, you should probably get checked out by a therapist. But it's not a huge problem in this game mode. Dying is not a huge deal as a Avenger. Now, I particularly don't want to die, because I've got a really good loadout right now. I've got the Iron Man loadout, which is actually hard to find when you play this game mode. Now, they've claimed 6 of the 7 relics. The problem with this is they're only at 44 death. They still have 44 lives left. We need to protect this last gem with all our might. Now, as you see, Doctor Doom has returned. And you can see actually right there was a cool effect over in the smoke. Right over there. Which I think that's pretty cool. Probably hinting at something story-wise. I don't know why I always get Black Panther's claws. I get it so much, it's disturbing. Oh, that's Doctor Doom. I am currently fighting Doctor Doom. I did not realize that. Okay. Harness the power of Doctor Doom's iron armor. That's a really long death message. Like, longer than usual. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. This one is really fun because it's really hard to hit you. Their main weapon as henchmen is the Gauntlets of Doctor Doom. Now, when you combine the jetpack, it's the perfect counter to the Gauntlets of Doctor Doom. It's the perfect counter to that because they have so much bullet drop, it's really hard for them to hit something that's flying. Now, they of course have other weapons that they can use on you, but most of them choose to use the Gauntlets of Dr. Doom the most. I think they're called like Doombot's Gauntlets or something. And I lost a lot of health there. Now, this last one is extremely important because once they get this, we're out of lives, which is a major problem. As you can, for obviously reasons, it's a major problem. Now, this guy is going to be a problem because he's shooting from height. Now, we want to get our jetpack up a little bit, and probably want to use our mythic gloves. Now, they got the artifact. Respawning is now off. We're gonna lose. We might as well try to win, but we're still gonna lose. Now, I currently have the best movement in the game. But having the best movement in the game is not good. And I'm not saying that as a compliment, I mean the item is good. I'm not that full of myself. Actually, correction, it depends on who you ask. Some people think I'm that full of myself. I can't believe they ruined this rifle. They gave it bullet drop. Look at this. It's a laser rifle with bullet drop. What was that? That was disturbing. So, you can probably understand how this LTM works. You know, just for giggles, I'll watch my team get utterly decimated by the full power of Doom, and then we'll log off. But that wasn't hip fire, was it? That was really weird. I think there's a glitch in spectating where you can't spectate someone's reticle. Because I've had that with my buddy where it was an item that had a reticle that it just wouldn't show it. This guy really needs to use his heals. This guy's currently making a lot of mistakes by not using his heals. Someone's about to die immediately. Now, Dr. Doom won that round. That was extremely unfortunate. But you get the idea of the LTM. Thank you for watching. It's been Von Firehawk, and I will see you guys in the next video.